Welcome back to Renegade GCM. Today we have gameplay with Red Sanji and the Whitebeard Pirates versus Purple Luffy. So we choose to go first here. We have ISO and the one drop event searcher. We're going to deploy ISO and get us a. We're going to grab a 2K Thatch, passing the turn to the opponent. I've been having a lot of fun with Sanji in 09. I've done a couple of different variants with some deck techs or deck profiles and gameplay videos. So here we're going to put 3 Dawn on ISO, just go 5 into 5, and then go 5 into 5 again with leader. They did take the first hit, and it gave us a 2K in the second hit. So we pass back, opponent's at 4 Dawn. But yeah, I'm working on a current list for OP10 with Sanji, with the new support that he got. So we're going to go 5 into 5 here. And then we're going to drop King Do. And it's a 5-7 that we're going to get Brush to. They take that hit. Their Purple Luffy's down to 2 life. They take another life to Ramp of Dawn. They play Lupitaro into Sangoro. Seems to be the purple play. So 5 into 5 here. That's a 1K. We have 2Ks. We're just going to take that. 5 into 5 here. Gonna have to probably over counter, or we can give him the 1K. We're gonna give him a 1K? Yep. Alright, so here we're at 7 Dawn. We can play our 8K 6 drop 8,000 Thatch, or we can play another King Do. But we're gonna put 1 on King Do and go 8 into 5 here. So they had to use quite a bit of counter out of hand to get out of that hit. So we're just going to go 5 into their rested character there and deploy another King Do, giving it rush, and attaching another Dawn, going another 8K into life. They have to take that last hit. We're still at 4 life here. We have some 2Ks. We have 2Ks in hand. We have the ace, promo ace with double attack. It doesn't have any counter though. So kind of a dead card in hand unless we deploy it. And we have a 1K with the 6 drop 8K Thatch. The event, and then we have the body of the 8-6. So opponent attaches some Dawn, goes 9 into 7 here. We're going to give him a 2 and a 1. We want to try to like at least keep one of our characters alive, because they have 0 life. So they go 7 and 9 here. We cannot counter out of that. And worst case scenario, if they do clear our board, so they're going to go 7 into 7 here. This right here, we're going to have the counter for. So we were able to protect this. Leaving Dawn open tells me they probably have Gum Gum Giant. So we just drew into a 2-drop blocker. We're going to attach 3 into King Dude, go 10. This is baiting out that Gum Gum Giant, yep. And whatever other cards we can get from it. Okay. Gave us a 2K as well. So we do have the Sanji swing. We're going to use the 1-drop event to see if we can find another body here. We can only grab Whitebeard Pirates. So we're going to grab another blocker. So we have 5 Dawn to work with. We're going to put... See, that's a 6K. We have 4 life. We're going to put 1 onto our leader go 6 into 5 here. They're going to have to give us a 2K or a couple 1Ks to get out of this. So another 2 1Ks out of there. So 2 cards out of hand. We're going to deploy the blockers at this point. We're trying to protect the King Do on board, because we have no counter in hand. And being that the 2-drop blockers only had 1K, we wouldn't have been able to protect that body, keeping those cards in hand. So putting these bodies on the field gives us a higher chance of protecting King Do. So they're going to go 7 into 7 here. We're going to give them the first blocker. And if they're going to take their entire turn trying to remove the King Do, then they're not going after our life. So they're going 6 into life here. We're going to take that. 8 into 7 here. We're going to counter. So now they're going to play their Zorojoro, which allows them to search, and they got a 2K, passing it back to us. So we're at 10 Dawn now. We finally hit our 10 Dawn turn. We're going to just chip 5 in. We know that we see they have 2 Dawn open, so we're assuming Gum Gum Giant. But this one's going to at least bait out that 2K. Or at least the one. Yep, we got the 2K. So now we're debating. We have 10 Dawn. We're going to put 6 onto King Do. And we're going to attack. Debating here. 6, that's 13. We're going to put it all on. We were debating about keeping 4 for the Atmos. Just to swing another 6K rush. But they have no life. So we're swinging 17 into 5. It's a tall order to counter out of. Looks like they had another Gum Gum Giant, or they drew into it. So 13. 15, 16. 17. 18. There you go. Wow. Yeah, so that completely depleted their hand for the most part. They still have 4 swings on us. We only have 3 life. We do have a 2K and a 1K in hand. Plus whatever. I told the opponent I had to try. That's pretty impressive that he was able to counter out of that. So I just sent the opponent a quick message that I had to try it. Like 17 into 5 is it's worth a gamble. Definitely depleted their hand though. I mean, they still got a couple cards. So Sangoro going 7 into 5. That's a 2K and a 1. It's 2 and a 1. So we count out of the first hit. So they have 5 opened on here. And I don't believe there's a 5 and under rush in purple. Because we have no counter in hand. The 2 cards in hand are just bricks. They're really good in the early game if you can get them out, getting rush for that double attack to help deplete your opponent's life faster. But mid to late game, they're just a 6K body. So 7 and a 5 here. We're going to take that. We did get a 2K. But they only have 3 cards left in hand. And realistically, there's no way they should be able to finish me. They're going to go 8 and a 7 here. I'm going to give them that 2K. So they have a 6. So they do drop the 1-drop Searcher Law, trying to find something. They got Onami. I think it's a 4-drop. Yeah, it's a 4-drop blocker. And they're going to go 8 into 7 here. We have to give them that. So now they have no blocker. We have 10 Dawn. So we're just going to put 10 on leader and go 15. But as you see there, Sanji was able to rush down the purple Luffy player before they were really able to establish. Like, we had him at 0 life before we got to our 10 Dawn turn. They had Luffy Taro, 9-drop Lin Lin, and the 4-drop Onami in hand. Yeah, overall, like, really good performance of the Sanji. I've been really loving the Sanji decks. I've been doing variants of it. OP10, I have some gameplay video and a deck tech coming out for that one. Really enjoying Sanji and OP10. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, And you can join our Discord community as well. We'll put up new content daily. See you guys in the next one.